Hello, I'm now going to read a bedtime story. I hope you're sitting comfy just like I am. And the story I'm going to be reading is Nuddy Ned by Kes Gray. Busy in the bedroom, making up Ned's bed. There was Mum and there was Dad. But where was Nuddy Ned? Ned was in the bathroom, standing on the mat, all clean and fresh and sparkling. Thank Bubble Bath for that. Your Jimmy Jams are on the shelf, your bathrobes by the door, and don't leave talcum powder footprints on the floor. Ned looked in the mirror and did a little wiggle. He waved his arms and jumped about, and then began to giggle. His heart filled up with naughtiness. His eyes began to flash. He did a hop and then a skip, and then he made a dash. Yahoo! Said Ned. Wah-hey! Said Ned. They don't teach you this at school. Life is far more interesting with nothing on at all. Mum and Dad came running out and watched with open jaws as Ned ran naked around the house, slamming all the doors. Our crazy son has lost the plot. No ounce of sense remains. Maybe all the bubble bath has soaked into his brains. Ned did nuddy cartwheels and star jumps willy-nilly. He'd never felt so loopy-loo. He'd never been so silly. Put some clothes on. Get dressed now. Don't you be so bold. Ned's mum and dad were not impressed. But Ned would not be told. I'm Nuddy Ned. I'm Nuddy Ned. Jim Jams aren't for me. I'm never wearing clothes again. It's the nuddy life for me. Ned leapt across the sofa and raced into the hall, then charged out through the front door with nothing on at all. He scooted down the garden path, laughing, whooping, giggling, his hair a-blowing in the breeze, his naughty bits a-jiggling. Ned's mum and dad ran after him. This really wasn't funny. You'll pay for this, you naughty boy. We'll stop your pocket money. Ned scooted past the rose beds and jumped the garden gate. He hurtled on his nuddy way. Nuddiness won't wait. His mum and dad chased after him, gasping, wheezing, puffing. All the neighbours stood and stared. Good Lord, Ned's wearing nothing. Ned ran past and waved at them. Good evening, lovely weather. How do you like my latest look? It's called the All Together. Ned cartwheeled down the high street and sprang his big surprise. Late-night shoppers dropped their bags and covered up their eyes. Down the high street, through the park, Nuddy Ned ran riot. Put some clothes on, people cried. I won't, said Ned. Be quiet. A policeman blew his whistle and chased Ned on his bike. You can't do that. I can, said Ned. I can do it if I like. Of course I can. I'm Nuddy Ned. That's why I've got no clothes. Nuddy Ned's a fabric free, as everybody knows. Ned ran through the precinct in his birthday suit. His mum and dad chased after him in hot but tired pursuit. Nuddy Ned, don't you be so rude. Don't go in the pizza house. You'll put them off their food. The pizza topping counter is precisely where Ned sat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nuddy Ned, top that. Ned's mum and dad fell through the door, perspiring, sweating, glowing. Get off the pepperoni, Ned. Your private parts are showing. People screamed and hid their eyes with deep pan pizza crusts. Ned skedaddled through the door and ran to catch a bus. The bus conductor shook his fist. "Get off my bus, you freak. You'll have to walk or run," laughed Ned, "or even better streak." Nuddy Ned leapt off the bus and jumped a 6-foot fence. He landed in a field of cows who haven't felt right since. His mum and dad climbed after him and fell into a heap. "We'll never catch him in these fields, not even in a jeep." "Ned, come back. It's rude and bad to run around in the nuddy." "It's not," said Ned. "It's Munster fun. Don't be so fuddy-duddy. You should feel the sun upon your bum, the breeze around your belly. It's great to go all natural, more fun than watching telly." Ned's mum and dad sat on the grass. Was it really worth this fuss? Perhaps he's right. We could find out. "Yahoo! Ned, wait for us." I hope you enjoyed the story just like I did. Thank you for listening.